Welcome, Cav fans, to Coach's Corner here at Cavalier Stadium on a Tuesday night. Thanks for listening in on the Coach's Corner. And week four, and we finished up last week versus Versailles, 35-7 at Versailles, in a game that pretty much just reigned the whole game. First half was really not too bad, but the second half got a little sloppy. We got off to a great start, really both offensively and defensively, and offensively played really efficient. Again, we spread the wealth. We spread the wealth with those 5 touchdowns. I think we had 4 different guys score of those 5, and so we're really happy with our offensive efficiency and our offensive spreading the wealth, so to speak. Again, Jake had a good, efficient night. I think he was 16 for 21, 15 for 21, something like that. And again, we ran the ball pretty well again with Ben and Mitch. So offense is playing well. Defensively, really, the varsity guys had pretty much a shutout. They had a long drive against our young guys with their varsity still in the second half, and so they did get one rushing touchdown there in the fourth quarter. So really pleased with our guys. Happy with the way we performed against Versailles. And so now we move on to Minster. Minster comes in at 3-0, ranked number 1 in the state in Division 7. Kind of interesting that really offensively and defensively they're similar to us, or we're similar to them, I guess, however you want to put that. Both run a similar offense with a lot of spread, always shotgun, a lot of formations. I guess we probably have more formations and probably throw a little bit more, but similar style. I guess they're probably a little bit more run. Defensively, very, very similar defense. They're in a 3-5-3, and we're probably a little more 3-3-5, but depending on if we're playing a running team, we end up in that same 3-5-3. So similar defenses. I would say we're a little bit more aggressive in our style defensively with more blitzes and angles and things like that, which we think suits our players better. They're probably a little bit more standard in their 3-5-3. So it's a really good matchup. Good matchup. They have good skill guys. They have a junior quarterback that's playing pretty well, sort of like ours. They got some good skill guys, and so the matchup is really good. We've had some really good battles here these last 4 or 5 years. Unfortunately, we've come on top of those, most of those, but still good battle. They got us 2 years ago. So it's going to be a good challenge. It's here at Coldwater, 7:30 Friday night. And so Minster, Friday night. Both teams 3-0, looking for lots of computer points and looking to get off to a 2-0 start in the league. So that's Friday night. Now, senior spotlight, Dew Waite, number 70. Drew is one of our starting offensive guard. And Drew has really made himself into a really good football player. When he started playing with us, a couple years ago, he was pretty thin and just really a guy that you think, man, I don't know if he'll ever be able to play for us. But these last couple of years, he's grown and he's about he's about 200 pounds, 205 pounds maybe, and has really worked himself into a really good football player. He's a really smart guy. He's hoping to go to either the Air Force Academy or I can't remember if it's Army or Navy, but one of the academies, following his mom and dad's footsteps, joining the service. So that's awesome for Drew. Really proud of Drew. He's a self-made football player. Doesn't have all the ability that some of the other guys have, but has lifted and worked, and really good to see when you put all that time in that he's playing really well. He's kind of the leader of that offensive line. So good for Drew, and congratulations, really, Drew. And so looking forward to Drew having another good night. So we play Minster Friday night at 7:30. I'm sure lots of you are wondering how Shane's doing, and so Shane, update, he's down at Miami Valley Hospital. He's in the rehab unit down there now. They got him on an exoskeletal machine, I guess. I'm not really sure how to say it or what it is, but it's part of his rehab where he's in like parallel bars with his arms, and so he's starting that rehab with these I guess, sort of the help of a machine to move his legs and get him sort of started hopefully getting those muscles back, and hopefully he'll get that movement back in his legs. But I know he's so appreciative of all the support that's been given to him by so many people. Hundreds, thousands of people have reached out to him, and so we're really thankful for that. Ryan Shazier, as a lot of us know from Ohio State and Pittsburgh Steelers, has reached out to Shane, and they've talked several times. And Todd Riegelsberger, who has had a similar type injury, has reached out. So lots of people who kind of know what he's feeling, and certainly we're all hoping that Shane can get that movement back in his legs, and let's keep that positive energy heading his way. So thanks for sticking with us, and hopefully get a victory here on Friday night.